let's find out which batch of the Jack Daniel's 10-year is my favorite. Stick around. Welcome back to That Bourbon Dude. My name is Charles. Today we are going to answer the question that I have been wanting to know ever since I got my hands on these Jack Daniel's 10-year. I actually have batch 1, 2, and 3 in front of me, and on loan is batch 1 from a good friend, Lance. Thank you so much for lending me this bottle to do this review. Back in 2021, Jack Daniel's really wanted to kind of solidify their place in the premium spirit world, and that's when they started dropping these bad boys on us, starting over here with batch number 1, and it has absolutely taken over the planet. Everyone's looking for them. The prices went from, I think they're like $79 supposed to be on retail. You've seen them as high as like $300 on the secondary market. It's taken over, and for good reason. These are incredible bottles, but today I'm going to find out which one of these bottles is actually my favorite. Is it going to be batch 1, the OG, the redheaded stepchild, batch 2, or the new kid on the block, batch 3? So I'm going to get these poured up. My wife's going to mix these up for me, and we'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. It's been about 25 minutes, and I've got these things sitting in front of me. The wife has mixed them up. I don't know which one is which, but I am going to find out which one I like the best. So I'm going to start over here on the my left, your right, and let's kick this thing off. Oh, good grief. Is it? I just want to see if there's much of a difference between the nose of each of these. Yeah, okay. There is a massive difference in the nose of these. This one here, this first one, this is like a caramel bomb right off the nose. Caramel, vanilla, maybe like some salted chocolate. Some very, very pronounced sweetness. Definitely right there. Let's see this middle one here. Okay, this one's, this one here seems to be a little bit more subdued, more muted. I think I still get pretty much the same flavors, but just dialed back from where this one was on 100. This is like at 30%. But I'm getting a dustiness off of this one that I didn't get off the first one. And maybe a little bit of, yeah, getting some barrel char. This one seems to be more rounded and not as pronounced on the nose. Let's see this one here. Okay, now like this one's like right in the middle of the other two on the scents that I'm getting off the nose here. Still getting the brown sugars, some sweet caramel, vanilla. Now, this one has a very distinct, like bruised, over sweetened banana smell to it, just like the first one did. Okay, let me get a drink of water before we kick this off. All right, cheers, everybody. Wow. Instantly, front palate, getting some of that bitter wood tannins, some of the mild baking spices. There's some vanilla, hits the mid palate, kind of curls the tongue a little bit. Not really from like the over sweetness that I was getting off the nose, but slightly more of that barrel char, wood tannins there. Coats the mouth incredibly well. It seems to be pretty oily. Like, I mean, it's got some good legs on it. I can't knock it for that. That's definitely an excellent sip there. Okay, let's hit this middle one. Oh wow. So where it was lacking on the nose, it did not lack on the palate. Instantly, you've got oakiness, sweetness. The sweetness is not as pronounced as it is on the first one. This is more like a, man, I don't know. This is not like overly sweet candy. This is almost more like a bittersweet chocolate. It's actually a lot more oily than the first one. Yeah, it coats the mouth like twice as well as the first one. So that's pretty good. Even though that the nose wasn't the best on it, the palate was way better. All right, let's see what 3 is here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this thing is dusty AF. Ooh, wow. That's different. That has some sharp edges on it. That boy is like a razor blade. Whew. So it's definitely oily. Not as oily as this one. Probably a little bit more oily than the first one, but it has some strong, bitter oak. Like, not my favorite. This one's already not doing so hot for me, but I am going to take a second sip because you never know from the first. Sometimes you don't even know from the first bottle. Just keep sipping. Yep, still pretty much the same. Very sharp, oaky presence there, slightly bitter. Very, very faint sweetness, no vanilla, like overly burnt caramels. Kind of like that when you're roasting a marshmallow on a fire and it gets that charred outside edge. It's still good, but it's kind of got that bitterness to it from being overly cooked. So that's definitely there. I'll nose these again real quick. I don't know. Off the nose, this first one's doing it for me, for sure. On the palate, going through on the first time, this one definitely is going to be my first one that I'm going to kick out. So that one's going to be in third place for sure. So we're down to these two guys here. So this is the showdown between these two. I'm going to start over here and then work my way back over. Yeah, that's pretty daggum good. A little bit more drying on the palate this time. Same oakiness that I got. Not sharp. Very, very dark. Get that bittersweet chocolate in there. It's excellent. Absolutely excellent. Yeah, daggum. This nose on this one. This is a rock star on the nose. Like, I wish this was like a candle that you could buy and light in your house, because this would be going 24/7. Dang, that is good. That is very good. Still getting those wonderful oaky presence. Slightly drying on the palate, very, very butterscotchy. Got some vanilla, bruised bananas there for sure. Yeah, I think this is going to be a clear choice. So we've got this one in third place, this one in second, and this one in first. So let's take a look. This is going to be B. I'm going to see here. B. All right, there's B. What do we have here? A. This is A. and then by default that's this one. So it looks like batch number 2 is going to be the winner here, and these two fellas did a great job, but they just didn't stack up. Take it for what it is. None of these were really bad. I would not turn them down if somebody offered me a pour or to purchase a bottle. So don't turn them down if you have the opportunity to get them. Just for me today, based off my palate, batch 2 is one that did it for me, folks. I can't really say that I could try this again tomorrow and batch 2 would win, because your palate changes based off what you've eaten that day, and it evolves over time. So maybe in a few months, batch 2 might not be my favorite, but today it definitely reigns supreme. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification. Help the channel out. We are nearly at the 1,000 subscriber mark. And like I said in the previous video, if we make it to 1,000 before October, I have a big surprise and a giveaway going to be happening, and it's going to be something pretty awesome. So you guys stick around and hit that subscribe button. Push me on past that 1,000 subscribers. And until next time, Bourbon Dude out.